Again with Hilton's Restaurant Supply in Lafayette, Louisiana. Thanks for clicking on the video. We appreciate it. Today I'm going to talk to you about some really cool manual cutting devices for your kitchen. You know, we spend a lot of time cutting vegetables and preparing food so we can get to the end product. And I think most chefs and most cooks would agree that your time is far too valuable cutting vegetables. So if you're anything like me, if you want to come in here and see this, you can spend your time cutting vegetables like this. And I am by no means a chef, so I'm about as slow as it gets. But let's say I'm trying to dice these up, and I go through, and now I'm kind of smashing my product up, and it's just not a very good looking product. Drats! Right? So what I can do instead is I can take my bell pepper, for example, take and cut it in half, and I'm going to drop it into the Nemco Easy Chopper. Now this is a 1/4 inch cutter. They come in 3/8, 1/2 inch, and 1 inch. You just take it, drop it in there, and with some force, push it down, right? So now you've got a nice looking diced bell pepper. Do that times 300, and you're going to go through these things pretty fast. Another nice little device is the Nemco Wedger. It's called Easy Wedger, right? So really, this is great for bartenders, or, you know, of course, you're just going to wedge anything like a lime or a lemon. You just take this device, you lift up the plunger. It comes in a 6 wedge and an 8 wedge device. There's a little pin down here that you can help balance your lime on, and you take it and you just push it through. Come on in here, Jordan, take a look at this. And now I've got perfectly wedged limes every time. Let's do a lemon real quick. Take it, place it in here like such. And you do have to put some force behind this. Right, so it comes out. Of course, you might have one land on the floor. We're going to pick that one up and throw it away. We're not going to use it. So there's a perfectly 6 wedge lemon. 6 if you count the one that fell on the floor. This is probably the coolest device of them all. It's called the Easy Slicer. This comes in multiple sizes. However, this one is fully adjustable, anywhere from 1/4 inch all the way up to, I think, a 1/2 inch, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll do tomatoes, it'll do bell peppers, or whatever it is you want to slice. So we're going to do this tomato as an example. Now, obviously, you take and core this, but we're just for this demonstration, we're just going to leave it whole. So we set it in here, get it placed up, close our lid. We got our little pusher device, and then we're going to rotate this into the pan. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. Perfectly sliced tomatoes every single time. Jordan's behind the camera shaking her head. It is good. So some of the other things that people say is, well, if I don't want to spend that kind of money on this device, is there anything else I can get to do my tomatoes? Well, there's a tomato slicer. Give me a second to get set up here. When you put a tomato in this, and we go push it through, you use a little bit of force, it's going to fly off the end, so be prepared to catch your tomatoes on the end. As a matter of fact, I got to set up my little runway right there. So we're going to give it a shove. And there you go. There's your perfectly sliced tomatoes every time. This one happens to be a 1/4 inch. They also come in 3/16. So even though I've showed you all this equipment, I know people are still going to come into the store and say, hey Casey, do I have to be 18 to operate that? No, you don't. As a matter of fact, a 14-year-old can operate this, and it's perfectly legal, so no special insurance requirements are needed. Some other nice things about this equipment is it all comes apart, so it's really simple to clean. It's all NSF approved. It has to be simple to clean in order to make that approval. Everything comes apart so that you can clean it. Come on down to Hilton's Restaurant Supply, Lafayette, Louisiana, and see what else we can do to make your life easier. Thanks.